so e woni fie ni nya ne san komo ko penache no ne mun sam ene ho sam de eye be.
This morning we heard of this intimidation and harassment from the NIB. We least expected such a step to be taken by government by using agents of the state. Our country is a country of democracy.
Yes.
And I'm reiterating a point. His Excellency President Mahama, I don't see him as a politician. I see him as a statesman because his term is his final term. So those who work under him should help him to leave a legacy. What we are experiencing shouldn't be part of his legacy. 4 years is far, but near. Ghana has been in this exercise for years, and we don't need what we've experienced this morning. The caucus expressed a view through its authorized member, Mr. Ntim Fodjo, a reverend minister and a politician. If government disagree with views expressed, government can also tell a side of the story. This is democracy. It's not about we are inviting you to come with armed men. About 20 of them. We don't need it. But, well, they have de-escalated. They've left. They've gone back to wherever they came from.
Well, yeah, Honorable Alexander Afia Nyarko now so honoma was say Dom Kumane ntina ho. Emma aban no emfa bamba gina tuko ne ntacha MPP fo na say Dom Kumane sa enu nti no omota Ntim Fodjo achi pampe.
We will not be intimidated. We are few, but a mighty few and a happy few. There are serious matters for the state to consider. Joblessness, people need jobs, the Galamsey issues. So far, they have not demonstrated seriousness in dealing with the Galamsey. If some agent of the state would want to pay attention to trivialities,
This is democracy.
then it is going to be the beginning of the end of this government. Let me make it very clear that Reverend cannot be made an example. Two, Reverend is not a loner. He will never walk alone. As a caucus, we have our various committee heads, and he is the leader of the Defense and Interior Committee of our caucus, and he expresses the views of the caucus. So nobody should make any attempt to single him out and try to come here, intimidate him. He walks through this unfortunate valley of the shadow of death, but he will fear no evil because he walks with his God.
Yes.
And the strength of the mighty 88 behind him.
Eni ayati ye Honorable Alexander Afia Nyarko ya wodi Dom Kumane ni minority leader eni ete nkene Honorable John Ntim Fodjo Reverend Fie ena omukọ ye bra na NIB fo nko omukọ penache no.
Wo da mansemi mu ena opanyina nkan no da asoye a ohwe Ghana hen bambo ho nsam na chiriye pa ja etukotnafo anade atuatotwom wontum ntunhyen ne do nyamfo Dominic Niti would all chiremte adia anamona inde NIB wotu no onye kura imbrakwemu no ntwa osane te de NIB anande oye National Investigative Bureau fo wobafa nyimpa makomakon aduonu na nambre woda akoye mrasebegom nyini fede woda ka kire no ontwa mbrakwemu osande o man Ghana se epeda achi obi a otene egwadu da mrasebegom nya mbrane chiremu pefe ikwana owoda efado na se NIB fo so won fada mokwan no to ne momu no ware yeteda ma wole ka kire na wachi kromfo bi na wawie won ho na wode mbre na to bebi dia ontwa yei.
I will not allow that people will march somebody's house to use Rambo style to arrest the person. In those days, I will not allow that.
It happens.
If it came,
not a point to equalize.
I want to tell you something. If it came to my attention, I would never have allowed it. Okay. It doesn't matter who the person is. I would never have allowed that. And I want to be very frank that if it came to my attention that people march onto somebody's house, we would never have allowed it. And I don't believe any MP in government would allow such a thing to happen. This is not how we go about this.
How should it be handled?
Listen, a member of parliament or any other person, once we invite him, you come and inform him, the police will come. If you are committed a crime, they will tell you what it is and tell you that you are under arrest and for this reason. And if they will tell you that whatever you say will be used in court of law against you. But there are standard procedures for arresting MPs nowadays. It's not law. There are conventions that we created. So you write to the speaker or through leadership, and they always come. There are several MPs that have been invited, and they all honored it. Several MPs from our side. Of course, the NDC has not invited any MP from their side. I can tell you there are several MPs that have been invited. They all honored it. This will not be a new thing.
Yeah.
What we don't want to see is what is happening. It's giving a bad name to the government and to the country. It's not good. We hand it over peacefully to the state. If somebody has committed something, let's know. In other case, what did he say? They accuse. Go back and look at the statement. They even accuse government. They accuse anybody.
Say you should assist in investigation.
But this is not. You don't assist in investigation by carry over 20, 30 soldiers and police to come and arrest the person. For what? What is it for? Is that how to assist in investigation?
What's the way forward for
Listen,
the New Patriotic Party?
Listen, two MPs have been invited. They have not yet come. Honorable Mustafa and the independent MP from Bomoa A+. They wrote to the speaker, and the speaker gave them a date. On this, they come meet the MPs. Why are we doing this? What is it for? Why is his case different? I just think that this is not right. As I said, I was Minister for Defense for 7 years. I held the same power. I could have used it, but I didn't. And let me.
Yo, na inkan ebuakwa sat mrashebe gomnyi ono no ye imbranyim nya otwetwa je oya reverend ntim fodwo a inde nka worka chi no so kopem wo fe no okire me de and I before no muntu a wotu no mrakwan mu oya not
if they want to invite him, they can invite him. But why is this whole area besieged with security personnel?
Do I want to tell you that you are his lawyer and so you are here to make some interventions?
Well, he called me. They called me that to come immediately because, they've surrendered his house. Yes, but obviously, I'm a colleague, a former colleague, and also I practice law. So let me find out what is going on before we can advise him because it's a bit, frightening. What's going on?
Have you received any preliminary information as to why the NIB is in his house?
I'm not too sure, but I told him that if there's a search warrant, he should say it before he will let them in. Because you can't invade somebody's privacy without an order of the court. Yes. So this is why we all have to watch, and if there's anything to invite him, you can invite him. But if you prestige his house, a sitting member of parliament.
But parliament is on recess.
Whatever it is. Whatever it is. If it's a drama, then you want to blackmail and intimidate people. I don't need drama to do investigations. I have come to learn that almost serious investigations are submarine. You don't even know that they are even investigating you.
Na no kwa kwemu no na twotwofo panyin ti man pipi amanyuku no yero Justin from Pon Kodua so ko no say hey man I before wakoye ya mama adin wa ye hwe ni nyina no anka ya ajanka obotum wa bo ho ba no kra what the frame the kwemu na njisi ogu ha nkeyi nkomba ni dey.
Was that processful? No. Why? In fact, the chaos this morning was needless, unwarranted.
What's your position on that?
Well, the position is what I'm telling you. Very unwarranted. At least, if indeed they were showing good faith, they would have gone through the process, the due process, written to the speaker that the member of parliament is to be invited or wants to be invited to.
Eyina yempanyimfo a indate reverend ntim fodwo ni fie na bi wokɔbɔ ewuro hɔ a wɔn so wɔn anu gye sam na adwenkyerɛ a wɔkyerɛ ɛdze fa ho.
Yeah, the more kwa cry high court and then wama setina mu no Justice Mary Ekwi Yanzu na etna adwamu sepia mpanyini na ekwi achi na honorable Jechekwesin ya ne ho nsensam sorry ya say nofo emrache bedwani ya ne ho nsam sorry ya say okita dual citizenship ne ne ma ekeka ho a enu nti na akoye nsem bebere no ye se won fa ne ho enkodidi na ye kaka ye ho a ekoba se wono owo Canada citizenship ena wosa wo Ghana de ena obegina abe premra hye bedwa akonwa ne ba ne sa etia wo man no nti 2020 ni nani kwan se wogina kora apribie no wogina ye ekopereye ho nsem koye bebere nti fie mpinu ne aduonu mienu 2022 no ena ye de asem no mpanifo tabiriye de kokoto ho nsensam koba ya ama wayen hyehyɛ ya 2022 omo ye by election esa wa say no for no ma wokodi nkunim ewom ene ho nsema na aban we ba ye na attorney general se asam na aka hye dan nyina so ntinko wo bagu ma je chikwese na aka se de bi asam no wo court opese court di asam no esi ase ma omo ehunu nti na omo kwa asekyana na kamia ye se benfie miensani a asam no wo court a ye kwana bra no omo di asam no kwa hye dan nya danse trudo fa ne nsensam ahodo ye de kan ho ebo no kwa aduni bia ho nti na ho hia esa asem no mbeto aso bi nti ye jai no ya wo fa no eti editi.
My mental state was normal. I'll be honest with you. They will tell you, my sister here will tell you, when you are not wrong, there's nothing you should worry about. No matter where you put the person, they will bounce back. That was my reaction, that I know I'm innocent. I wouldn't do this. I didn't come here to do or deceive anybody. I came to help my community and to help the country, to serve my people and my country. And I made sure I did the right things. But, you know, everything seemed to be playing politics here. You all knew the case was political. There was no facts in it. You heard the facts from the judges. Documents were falsified just to get a conviction. But she has been very firm and innocent, and I think that will go very far for her. But I'm not going to elaborate.
You would say today's ruling by the court justify your decision to let go of Dr. Ayeni's offer to discontinue your case?
No, I told you that my lawyer will put out a statement. I don't want to contradict him or anything. He has a perfect reason why we both agree that case should not be withdrawn. So he will get to the bottom. I have a statement for you.
Ani ayati ye honorable Jechikwesen ya wono ya mrahye bedwani e wa sin off about one person so ne yes one fa ni chinkodi dim wono kwa no se no wose wadi na wose dada nti wonye Canada ni ebium e na omo say ansa obe file ne die no wadi na wose onso omo kansa ni ya anti court say omo board ni sa akwa adwene ne ekeka ho nyina e ho adanse omo anya bi amma nti ye to asem no so kra ni ya nti ya discharging acquitted and discharged.
Na yemfija Chikwesi no court na yembra Supreme Court so no nkyere biara na abani be no kyerem de nyimpa be ye bie na ba san na ni bi watinsem agu nkrata de waza abra ne kyere ne 10 oman hia temuafo panyin me kyere Chief Justice Gertrude Tokonu order suba bi eja otodo kodo de obeji oye Chief Justice onyeje nti abani hwe no nyini firi ho no ena atafo oye otafo mrahye begomnyi Yura Vincent Kwasefo so de kwatan oyo Supreme Court de ampa amampanyin saka nkrata no mra kwan mu kwana na nka wodo de fodo no wamfa do nti odo kodan Supreme Court no na de Supreme Court tena asem do orebegye no wetu asem no oda ahyeda a wole chem de mbrepam won akasa Supreme Court ko basana afra asem no biem no chem de ohwe oye imbranyim fa wotutwaje oman Ghana na da imbranyim fa wogina oman Ghana na nanum won nsem mi mu a ne mu konkonkon eduonum we kopam wo oye bibira mamu won asenji bia mekire ECOWAS court a wo kati dwuma bi wo za bo oman Ghana na nti imbramo no se wo de boto court ne nyim te olidi oye Chief Justice ne ho asam na imbranyim fa wotete mi nyi omani mu ambramo no wo di asam na onye ye ne se so nti oya aja wo de woto asam no wo de hyeda no wo de asam yi kwada no oye court Mbranyim nya na original Jama Justice Gertrude Tokonu no aye gofredame odi asemi ni munchirim odi bay
all the cases that come to that he is not in the he cannot come to court. The matter is important that the removal of the Chief Justice. He couldn't come or extend the case to court by attorney. The deputy attorney also not state attorney, he couldn't come. What makes it more odd is the fact that they send state attorneys, not even one but two senior state attorneys, to come inform the court that they are at a conference, and so the matter should be done. That is all.
I mean, we know the consultation process are ongoing, and that is the process that you wanted to follow. I mean, that could have some repercussions in that they could come to the prima facie determination while you wait for the hearing to take place.
I don't answer the question.
The question is that you are trying to halt the consultation process that are ongoing. While the case has not been fixed for hearing yet, there is a possibility that that consultation process could come to a conclusion. Is that not what you are trying to halt?
Well, there's an application for secretary injunction pending. So why would anybody proceed? How find a quiet interest and quiet fault? Be the height of the legal rule of law if they proceed in that manner.
So as far as you are concerned, you expect the president to halt the constitution of the council if all this is pending?
It is not my expectation. It is the expectation of the law. The law expects that such regard for due process be observed. And so it will be actually a confirmation of the other legal rule of law. And I think that if you see the affidavit filed by the Attorney General.
I mean, there are those who have made reference to the fact that in that affidavit, it makes the point that there is no law that requires a fair hearing to be given to the Chief Justice. And there are some who are also saying that even under the previous government, the president gave a hearing after you had referred the matter to the Council of State already.
I would say that the Lord has a fine way of exposing the hearts and desires of men. The Lord has an interesting way of exposing the hearts, the true desires of men. And indeed, it's been evidence in the affidavit filed by the Attorney General. They did not intend to accord any right of hearing to the Chief Justice until the matter was filed. And they indicated it in the affidavit. So it's quite clear. Okay, I'll leave it at that. The merits determined by the court will argue in court. Thank you.
Yura Ibrahim Goffred Dame Ninjati no General Jukaji Maame or Chief Justice Gertrude Tokono.
Czech Republic mampani ewo mayimu anansa ensahwe ene odi abanti hyamudi ahodo bebre ekoso nene eye Czech fo ye omo Ghana adwadie hu dwumadie ene ntutuye bi ekoso won krapumpuni mantam emu enam so Ghana ama Ghana mampani John Dramani Mahama femu se ejata wodi ato Czech Republic anasa mpanimfo fa adwadie hu nkitahodie ene ntutuye so omo ne Ghana ye ntokese no omo ya ma befo eye rewe kwantempon yentumi nya bititu enkran ani kumase no waka wase sa hyehyɛ yewe opesa woyɛ no obehia dollars no opepi edu $10 billion no otumi ede aye na yese ba akofo nsa enso nyame ani kata enu nti no omo meboa no omo fa omo hyehyɛ omo sika no omo niam nyina emewura mu bi na yetumi ya ebeboa pa tituru abra Ghana African Continental Free Trade Area after no omo do omo secretariat aba Ghana no ebetumi aboa pa enya Ghana nko a abibrem aman ahodo ni nyina ebetumi enya so mfa so na akobadi ho nsem enso etumi ahare.
The World Bank data indicates that Ghana's economy has demonstrated remarkable resilience with a GDP growth rate projected at 4.2% for 2025, a testament to the soundness of the economic policies we are implementing. This positive trajectory, coupled with our strategic position as a gateway to West Africa and our pivotal role as the host of the African Continental Free Trade Area Secretariat, positions Ghana as an ideal partner for Czech businesses seeking to access the vast and rapidly growing African market of 1.3 billion consumers. The 24-hour economy policy focuses on strategic sectors that present exceptional opportunities for collaboration between Ghanaian and Czech enterprises. We readily welcome Czech expertise in machinery, automotive components, and advanced agro-processing technologies to help Ghana add substantial value to our abundant agricultural produce and create integrated supply chains that benefit both our economies.
Abusuafo ntia no bra mampani Ghana mampani ne Czech Republic mampani shia Czech Republic fo mudi omudwa ewo ha no ne nsam odi tu dwa wo chemu sei akwanya no wo ho ya ya bie ya prumu so ato wo so mudi omudwa che ba be che nnwuma mu titiru pa ye keteche abefo di opesa wo ye no enso ho nsam ebi no na Czech Republic mampani Petr Pavel na ono so chemu so ne mampani John Dramani Mahama mo be koso aka bom na akwanya bi amani mi no bi awama ne yonko wo mpumtuo ani sikasam ntoto ye ho no matimi aye ne yie.
I believe that both President Mahama and myself, we have the goodwill to open the door wide and to create the best possible conditions for you to go forward. In a number of areas that were, many of them mentioned here, from food processing up to the satellites. And I believe that here in Ghana, we find good opportunities for all of these areas.
Ani ayati omampani ya wo Czech Republic Patrick Pavel ene yete
Never na ka otakra
men ka me ka chema ka check kan news Patrick Pavel ya kan wala
na so emre Africa's president won go fani me meeting won go fa check meji
na tani di we di bonye
Petro Kobrabi obeye ne den emre ye chia Donald Kobra Trump yatene nkache ya focus ye bodu ko pa mu wo ye poye mantem na yerko oye suhun krosin no mu na adusiafo na afa impanyimfo a wo oye godje ase basic school ina worusun wole chemede won school adana owo no watoto apansam ye pa intino timemufo a wo ho adwumbo no woni tirim na sabe ifie anyamwa open school a ina waje classroom sin wo zafa wole chemede abakosem no omampanyin da wonyani baby ko Dr. Boom Jerry John Rollins aji wudi ye nyipa o baby ko na brodo no see dem school dan de monwani na inde wanyi hena manze bonyi wo oye epoye mantem teacher kodwo litin komo no ene wo chem de nkanka na wotwe awieye a school insise na dwumaji biara nyi hon o se ye classroom ho no mbabu na wo mpotem ho a wonum wi abantete kwa mo de classroom ho no wokwa watwini mi ne weje mu ha efi wo wienso a odu enyimru so akai hotel impratufo a wonyi dan wonyi veranda so so ben ade won to practice so wo no don na katima kapen wadi classroom ho afa na wo tsede impanyimfo mo bo wan ankrankra won sha banase na ban wo mo bo no won si school adam no mo wo no mpo no mpoma na apono kra nsisi ano
Eko weekends na eko fia yebe ba no na impontin kuko mboa ni bi abeda no ma ni egua yefu edumande na se yeba school anse na abepa mo na aprapra na edu eyi su papa nko futu beda ono mu ye woni ama woke wa yen windows yen doors ene yen ama ni na le ni bi computer lab ye ni bi dede sia computer na workers mouse na yen say ye ni mouse e se Ghana ban say pa won tel pi omumbra won be bo ayen how they bring you a February school and say, where the weekends, Beba, and confining ways, to confining here with schooling, and once let's not be here with school, now confirm so. I bet she was and no more time, Yama be blade glass, and so much near rubbish baby. I dear bands and your bed, play your crown, Puna, come 8 days, you ever said the Kanacha, I feel see a cage dying. I say, get you for your baby or what's next. The one best yard of my John Petch or Massa. Young when you know, say you need doors, windows. Never uncle feel you won't go well. Massa say when you know, I did teacher for the patch yet that so therefore how they play most, I say.
Na wo ba so ku bia won wo hwe school na no tototo wono komitina nyenye owura ya wansa ene ono se odene nsa de nsa yemle sra banete one more motinara goji ase basic school no mampayin da wonye baby ko Jerry John Rollins sin wa chere ye pa won se fufuru mpa won be yensie won fa pon na apon nsisi anoma hwan na wore bra krom ho
how be we school mo emra parents na mampayin Rollins be school down we yenyam we bia biom da obesha yes kg mpanufo na timemufo yengana ja yenga gbogbo ya kekan ho aboma na yenga kg yes as we also and it is akrankro NGOs ani aban so ntwendi mehwe yen na yes school dan ye hu amane mofre bebe school ponchi bin ene ma hu hia ene wo school bo kese bin kan my toilet nen keka school basa aya bre yes aban meboa yen akrankro wo meboa yen gwajasi krudie mo na yes sebe ye kan Ghana ho
enti timemufo na adusuafo a wo gwajasi suhum krosin we poye mantem ona de seza wore seza fa ye wumasua ne mpuntu ne kanko ho ene yenmu achekese bo adu
ani efri poye mantem de makọ atoya mantem mpoho wasa east mensimu roya ye frene manso temamufo ete ho eso o matetena mo ya se o mo kwan nye apomuden so ene yenka ene telecommunication network die eno so de bobo untimi nyako ha wo mo papa amakro ni mutena ye ja no mo se bia oba wo pemfo pa bra awo aka no na wɔ sɛ yɛde ne kɔ ayɛ asabea sɛ wopɛ kaa koraa na ho asɛm ayɛ den nti ɔmo bɛsrɛ mpanimfoɔ ɛsɛ wɔbi bia obɛtumi abɛboa mo no ɔmo ntwa ɔmo ani nhwɛ manso mpɔtamu ɛwɔ wasa mpɔtamu hɔ na motumi mɛboa no ɔmo asetena mu nsɛm awerɛho paa
fiti pentin junction besin ko on the biggest problem power ya kwan de high no pa cost of a lot of accidents recently ya ama okada for me no crash wo recently na see the best say mo be ya mbagwan ma ya kwan no antantia ya wa no mbagwan ma ya kwan no why papa dia man
of hospital na kwan ni yen ntino so be ya rekwa na emergency wo de ne kwa unless dropping into dropping is who needs can offer motor is say how we say all the nipa na ko sometimes a kwan na yen na ma nema beble ekechi man won na sometimes na ba no in terms of education so teachers and nurses for no anam say road na enyen ntino upost obia onye obia no be pene so beba because network enye e kwan ni so enye
o hwa man so na ye wanyama bebre wa ha but nyama bebre fi akwa town hwe ya kwa na ye nam so even for hospital po ye ni bi po na ye tumi dia ya ade o ya re serious we do for motor o ndru agupo e na we mu nti bibia ya fuwa wa masukro mi ha say say de ye ni abran kasankasa na ye wa masukro mi ya ye serious say bibia ye say man so ye nya bu wa ha na nyama bebre wa man so ya wadu ko bebia nti
ko kwan so ye bre pa say kwan so nye nti nyi sani me hawo ye kodwa ye ba adesa de de beje 1 city ye be de 2 city esa wunya bi wo ko hospital kra wontumi amfa moto nkwa akra wunya bi
hospital ko mpo de nya agro kra awo kan wa ka yintuma wunya bi nkwa na wa bran kasa tuma nko do hospital na yo be yo we nya ayo we wi ya kwan ne de enye kra one ya kwan ne na ya hospital ya na hospital ase eno na ehia ya no kom ya no antenatal ne de ko twa scan ade ne ko twa no ko nso ekura ya haso se yenya sa ya mema ne bi wa ha e beboa ya
ya shakwan we pa ya bia ahaya ni sampanyi fuo omumba bwaye na pan ye de enti kama
we yet memfo ya wo mo manso wo mo ade uti wo mo ne na wo ka na manso ntinye ye ha manso ni bi ene ye ka no eno wo was mpo wasa east mensimu wato ye mancham
ada no fida bi yanta asam de kumase adum tejetia ne potem blue light wo no ijebran bi toye okaya rehosam ye papa mande egojifa a wa hwe ho ne gotire no nyasam kaka ba eleka na chedo ya asema numu ya dini ye papa wokuma asemanem no na chiru no emmoa horo akọ jamma oye egojifi wonu bi mu ye pa wonu hwe nyim de mo wosusu de aban nyam ho no woba ya ma hon no na in the day ahwe in the egojifa wodi gwa wo oye edum na nimpotem wo oye boss fm echiru won wole chiremete eyi pambi liye waba honafa na wase se ankasa wi tiru a wayu eyibon no na wole chirem de oyada ehwe moole bani nyina no ebi mma hona afa owo de ija ohyeshi wi ibi wanka hon nanso ehwe odu ba bia no mu yedin de owo de we ya akwan na wotum wodi wura ba bia je no wa akyew no ho na wo bo se fem ekiri ho no ono stores na ade wo bubu bi ema wotumi yi kwana modifam obosi de mabri kura mpo no onom je no ohyeshi mo kwade ntino egodi ntum nkwado wo ho yi kura ntina wo mu bi no gya nka wana nso no ho popo no wa aka wan na wa hwe nyim de mo kọ na mbo le bayina no aye de we yi ho na esinche no obi ante won nka ono na wore hye oya sentimentam so afo na kropon ni mu mpanyimfo de wo mo mmode no fe wo ntwe ho no nwom mo hwan wa manda ma ahoso oba ye oye kire
na asusu no ye to de no wase ya ka to de to de ni sa no say dia so dia ni aso ko na da mbetu say mo sa de na bra de mu ye no e ne yi o mu chese o mo nka bi ashim mo no mu shi mo se o mu de ma sha be sia sia o mu ju ba de no ma ko ko no bebe o bi no ma bi ka bo mo kai mo say o mo say ni ma ke no be mu say o ju ade de ba fa ye me ya to de mesre enranu ne abofo aban before ne ayefuna ko asiase mu so mo da say ye nua no mo no mo aka wo sa agro asiase mu mo so ye mo mobi na amotreya the just be no the kwan no na me nua no ka say I will say on be ye no se ba ko no se de bia na be won e dey 250 a ya se be kwan no nya 150 ko takura no a bet me di before the issue na the set by the akona because ana bia fa the different ebi mo ye ebi ku ne da dum nyina no ha dum nyina dey mo for tell me best say aban any ayi from wo masia say ni mo boda no mo nyo mo boa na ibi no mo so etife na say mo tim man mo tum nyere esta tan so ye mo tum na ko dia ba bosia bosia kwa je no na fa mo say ibi say ye dey esi
Ora Joseph Nyante na ogina ku nanyim okasa de won hwe na wo mobo ho ne so
ye kwansam fufuro ma ye de mo kwa babia ni eye atifi atwa ye mantam emu na Ghana National Association of Teachers NAT for enfie mienu nhia di omo ye no omo ye bi e wo babia ni NAT all ama wo gyan so atwa ba omo to aba ni titina ni awayi ni fufuro ye Ora Sharif Kwakudua ono bre bi atwa no no na na ye secretary na twetwefo e ma ekuo ni wo ho na waso di bire ni mu ya wo chiemu se obeye nhihye ye papa e di aboa achechefo na woni ma chechefo hawo nti ne ba wa bene ya chechefo yi die ene o ma tetena mu nkoso ne ho ba mbo ho dwumadi pa ene that na koma panso
nye chairman for yeni local for the next 2 years but the African set transformation as far as not is concerned it me akoso so what are members no Ghana National Association of Teachers and the body ye put teachers no na ye nua no ba ko ye bi yes wo match wo ho akofo me other activities but omo nyina na ye fan say ye ma nti the drone say ye be canvas such that omo nyina be tiase na ye ba be kan ho as the body a bit me abo am teachers in campo akos this transformation I stand for and that I'm going to make sure say obibi any local the way be any for next 2 years ye be say bibia no I be fan teaching so omo dada safe no fa no ebeka nat nyuma pa eye de bua chechefo obia den ho aba bishi tie ni fade
Ora Sharif Kwakudua ya se wabeye chairman ema natefo wo babia ni ene ne ete ye no na Mr. Obinya meche wo ye Western North Region chairman ema nate ene onu so chemu se de nkabom de hia papa se nkabom oyi free ho ase bibia obeye bia no enkoyi nti watimi wakameje omunyi free ho no mama nkabom emra
the local of the Ghana National Association of Teachers Western Region one of the greatest locals I work with may can't say one of the greatest and yes say or more be based on teacher population no was so Helonti ana emunyai yedi kan me pese executives ya abai ebe tu hwana mo eyaduma na ta aduma no enye se wo beji position na wate akoda to the bia wo se wo call rounds na your members information bi aba I was say your master information no example from headquarters to the region district to the local and even from the local to the school level as I said omo disaduma nyina na ibibiara ekos so your teacher for no so at listen say you can nata na your teacher for and say yene a ye say ma emeye leaders no and ayema meti ikonomi no say ye position no issue bi ba na yetena so ya nkwan ko church man chere amanfo na aya emwa sisi ame no ka say ya teachers no information ni bebre wo ha ibi no ni e can be say LGMC say dey na make ho asem not Sweden Ghana Medical Center not EDSI wa eboa ama teacher for Ghana for and even beyond omo anya cancer na fe treat omo na teacher for omo ye not members cancer foundation no afi won free no isi am no ka say members ni bebre ni aba be ka ho asem ti achechire won so omo ko omo fansem no enko ema ye teacher for no nti say be ya
the welfare needs of our teachers, you bet me taking care of it. Now, I'm much careful. Who said, not home, the trade union right of teachers.
Ora obi nya me chede ya tene kan ko atoye tifi mantamu ni atoye mantamu a chefo nka bomuku a eye nat ono ene ye titinani mantam ni minu
asoya wa pawno wo man Ghana m de onhwe ekwando kuseguse dwumaji woje oye afia otwomi kan kwanhia ne mu nyimpa wewu wo mani mu ne mu hyehyɛ za abotugua na wɔlekyerem de ehwe afin pino anyi eduenu ananmu amekyemfeda kan kwanhio si nyimpa we mofama konkonkonkro ahasa anyi edu ebasa 313 mofama ene wowi ehwe ohom ebupena na edichichem hona wo kan kwanhiem ohom ebupen no mmofra nyemu oye edu ebasa 13% na opanyin kwanhyefo a ono na ohwe ntote ina nhyehyɛ wo asoye no na ano ye owura yere hana biama befi gan ena odi da mensem nyina oditu gwa olikyem de ayaza ohoye pa awoda yetu wana man no no ena oruwie ena olikyem de ahwe enfida no kan kwanhyia osi no mpanyimfo a wowuwi wodam kan kwanhyem no oye impime bien oha eduwotwe ekor mecha 2181 mpanyimfo ena wowu wo kan kwanhyem ohama bupen na ruhwema oye eduwotwe esuan mecha 87% a olikyem de ni inara yempanyimfo a wowuwi no no ena olikyem de afi biara kan kwanhyem no mofoma a wowu wo kan kwanhyem ye ahasa 300 na mami likyem de indei oye kan kwanhyeni mpanyimfo a wowu ma mmanyina a wowu kan kwanhyeni mu wodosu ye papa pa na chere wafam oham ebupan eduwotwe mechira 80% nti na chere de kan kwanhye iwu biare sa na se enyimpa oha ene wewu ma ne mu eduwotwe ye oye mmanyin na ono na olichem de kasa indei wofa oye trotro taxi commercial kasa wonya nkwanhyɛ no wo oya afi otwomi oye empim esuan aha wotwe anan mechira 7804 ena owie no olikyem de ehwe ankrankor mechira myself a private cars oya empim akunu ahasia eduwotwe esuan 9687 ena hoso wonya ka kwanhyia afi ehwe indei aboboya another motorcycles nwosu wonya kan kwanhyia no so ye oye ahanan de wotwe anan 484 ni nyina no motorbikes na aboboya eka hu bia ni nyina no lechem no oye hoye pa
nti uhwemu a nkwala last year January to 2024 nkwala omu ye 313 and mpanifo ye 181 nti 87% against 13% kwala omuwie and trend no na almost every year bia kwala be 300 nti ade me say na meka commercial vehicle 7804 private 9687 and over motorcycle kama motorcycle na motor for no ne tricycle aboboya motokin to na ne 9 million to no omokwanya 5484 nti usha ye motor no ase cost crashes na ye cost
enti owuraye hana biama befi gan planning manager zima National Road Safety Authority nenze ena yeti
oswafo a wo hwe yensa se ne obade ne power dey amaye yo no abo Emmanuel Kofi amaboa na wakwa probo ana wakwa Lands Commission empanimfo wo maso ye kase e won kranpumpuni mantam emu wakwa ye na ode atodwa elchemu se ehu behia paase se nkrata asem bebre eno a omode tutu ensase no ye twam ne ye bibia abefo kwan na kura wi ase anyina nim dia doso aye kura ba ku ntu pe bibia do nsa boss hotel ke ya nanka bibia ba begusu na no ho no ye sika ene ye de ye se kwa chia de fe de sika na ye omo behia million no opepe wa ha adusia num dollars mu $165 million no omo behia e de aye digital map no amagana yensa asesem ene ho hyehyɛ ya watu din se game changer eno so beboa ama omadwuma no akoso wa no saa so no wo chemu say na kama say Ghana for dodo na enya adwen bi so omo hwe yen sa ase so ye lands commission for no proye ne keta ase hye ase omo say tontwon o say ente sa enya sa na tinti obesre omo nye omo adwuma no nso ye na sa adwen amanfo enya afa omo no emfiri ho
mo yisuno still omo kitekita nkrata omo nsem nkrata no so the banasa information na yira na say document na yira billing the paperwork beba na obi e dia share lock mu na yira no mi vacation or ya renti ye de ni na share computer so na ma adwuma na easy wo kumasi kura na say obi afale bibu a obetumi ehu system no e ma adwuma no contem e ma Ghana for omunsa asien krata omohwehwe ne contem nti ekwan be na ye fa so a ye ne land commission betutu saa na mo no na make sure say niema a ye tutu ne yie a omo adwuma no ebe contentem na bo Ghana for say na ebe ya ya odi asisi e wo a omo kosi land commission mo krata sam enkoyie no ne nyina asesa eno na mo na ye no omo betu mo se omo pe 165 million na saa sika no say wunya for example say wo kumasi na wo asase we as a surveyor, ebe drive, minfan se wo mampo. Na wo pese wasase yesusuma wa be drive car. Si ma piwia otubi tra kumas.
So afọ nti Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Amaboa. Ya wo ye wo so afọ hwe yen sase. Ene ne pa Nyankopon de adom yen Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. Bra wo call Lands Commission so ye kese kwasra wo mo no. Nkomodi e call so bi eno no.
Amanada otwemi ekwan no oluku de tia oye galamse no odu baby ofa asoya horo ka won bom ode ye iku a won hwe na wonmoa na wonkuntia oye galamse kun menche interministerial committee against illegal mining na penyinipa eno oda no ye professor Abna Frimpong Boatin na professor ena olukase no oluchiremete inde yi ehwe anamonuta aban dada no twi do de kun agietia oye galamse meche illegal mining no peyinfu bi wo ho a wopa won de wo mo ho na adwuma bi a wo da wonya nwankasa no adwuma no wakun wodi tie adwuma a nka wo da wo ye mmoboa mamfaso papa ba peyin le kasa de nhye akoronye de wosi oye asoyi bi won kana na wode bo de nkende what drone na mwum obebiara wotu galamse no na chede tenankran na rohwe mo kodo wo no wehu miaye a wono tu galamse de wa akon za abo no no le chirem de adwuma yefo no bia wo fo hwan de nka won ka ye de madwuma wokodu oye mansin no mu bebi oye galamse na wode drone na mwum a wo sheda wo operate drone no na wode akapimdia kim na drone na ayo ehwe ahu wokokrosin ni mu ho a mpanyimfo a wode wo hwe na nkrofo tumi adwuma ye no wonyina ro nam de galamse no honanya gihunti na wa ya drone bi bokọ onsana mba o say impono drone na nkolo boye papa enso ho na wo fo hon ne mpanyimfo bi wo kwetie on na wantum ama drone na mbo ma na nka wode so honanya do no wenya no.
In a way it helped, but there was also a sabotage. For example, some of the districts intentionally crashed the drones. You know, they will send a drone out and then maybe to get anything crash into a tree or something, so that you find it difficult to monitor the things from Accra. Yes. What I want to say is that this drones thing, I'm trying to get in touch with some of the people who work in the secretariat, where they have some.
And I am former minister, now as a former chairman, interministerial committee against illegal mining, Professor Abna Frimpong Boatin in the 18.
Ya de mo ko sunwan ya bono mantam emu na ye nyina ye nima na ye ni animu sam efe sunwan ahini ho ntawantawa bi awa ma no homre so ewo ho a ebra o mo hene da no toye no na mpanifo ye se osi akwanwa no owura baako ya ye frɛ ne ya wajare ya wo no de esi akwamu hiro wo ho kora timi ya nhyehyeye ama ya yi no ya wo swai kora ene ho nsama enti nsam ne ba ye no na enam so ma ohema ya wo no wo sunwan ne kropon no emu di nhyehyeye atu dwa wo tabira asam no de call ye mpanifo hwe no mo fa injunction na se so ento so se owura ya wajare ya ne nkonwa din ya wo defo wo gi aman bo ahekokɔ ya wo toso emienu no ma woni ni dwuma saman hene isan se mpanifo nyini ntum ene ne ka ho a nso bra ye sunwan no regional house of chief judicial committee no ekotena ase no nipa miensa etena ase ni nyina eto aba ese otimi di ni dwuma ese ma hinti junction o ma anya antu mo ma mpene so na yemfa eso ento eye owura ya wejare ne so nti ye ho nsem na abrekọ no nso akwamu hine no nso so no na yesi woni tumi bia so obeyi owura na kere ene ho nsem ani nyina no injunction no court anase mpanifo tina so ma boegu
injunction application injunction ni nyina ni tia wane se court no emfa tabo nto na akwamu hine so se emma onko abontin so babia enko introduce eye odefo se oye oman hine ewosua ha anase ma onko babia woni ne beko bia odinati se oye man hine nti sa application no na ye course so a ene aba awie no court no se na nanomu ani omunyansa omuwo ewa amamre ne mremu no yomo kan se omo de tabo bi ato nana akwamu hine so anase odefo boahinkoko the second so a enya yiye onkoso na de atrense onkoso nini hine enti se asamba na ho no nana hema nti ase de a ye bekwa asem nim ni ahwehwem se kwan e fa asusu hine no mra kwan na enye mra kwan ene de mre ene nkrabre emkrabia ene betre nti eno de elda ho no ma ye ka na ye beka ya asem no so asa won krabata ba ko bi su ka ho e wo high court eno so say nana hima ntene wase o say emre a o file sa injunction application e call the House of Chiefs no eye nana akwamu hine ene odefo akwa himfie se oman hine na nana akwamu hine so introduce no ana waye de ese se waye bia nti no enam se waye sa no obu court wanimtia enti yemfa mra kwan so ye ka no brofum se yempa ne hye omumienu se no de da so wo honum a egusu fight ti eno so menka ho hwe me pese mu hu se sa two cases no e da so wo ho na e ogidie se niam ba yi enti
lawyer Kwaku Antwaje ya wo gina mu ema akwamu hene ya wo no wo sunwa na Kwaku Saben na be kro no oje mu owura ya wejare ya wo no masi ne he so therefore wo gia mansan bo ahenkokọ ya wo tosu mienu omomra anim ni na yete ne nka no na Kwaku Saben ya wo tosu mienu na echemu so obese sunwanfo ese de ba ne kokọ bo mu nya ya krobofo eyeyedie ni mpumtuo no mo pe ama sunwan ti mo obi anya na hema kasetia mo obi ankohuru no na obi anya de a ebetwi sunwan aso ndwe ni mpumtuo asensen na tesan a na so dua na akosu adua so sika ya wono eyesunyan man no da so ye ohema ewo man nim
the Kenya say we abano a victory for chieftains, victory for Sunyane traditional area and council no yenyaje the AC na the can say ukunimdie ne nye kwanye dia eye sunyaman dia obi ano nka ye ho ye kun ye de yeni atamfu nyina mra ye bie ye pono ato ho obi a owo chire bi opeso ba bia o mra ba ye beje no if you say first of all ye sunyane nkoso enunti ana ye brei enyeme Kwaku Saben amete hai ana enye Krobia Santia oti hai eye sunyane koso if you say ye wura o twam ko ne kan ye koyo fa so a susek enya ni moto wado na nkafuo na Kwaku ba ne na o twagu na Kwaku bi say na de o twagu o se me manti nyaminti enunti ana ne susek for afa say me manti nyaminti nti ye kwa ye kunyina ye ko back na ya fa de ye na ye okay ye manti enya ye sunyanti enya minti sunyanti enya twafo nti sunyanti enya benkumene na nadonko obiri yebo anti sunyanti enya na bodi akrofanti sunyanti enya na kuntuma na ye sunyane
ani ayati na Kwaku Saben ya wotosu mienu akwamu hene ya wono ewo sunwan ya wono ene odefo woji amansan bo ahenkokọ wotosu mienu omo frene ye jare a mpanimfo ede so kwato omo so na anya adwuma no yete ne nka
enka no twetwefo panyine dzema NPP amanyoko no yewura oye dwombo adu na orekasa na odi tugode biribia watwam na ankasa ne wofa nimpon oye na adwene de anka onye anabo Kennedy akompreku Japan ikasi enyi wo Asin Central oye abato nimpasua no to na demabro no ye twetwefo panyin ofre no wofa tunu fo de wofa anomonti eluti omwa no wofa ntefo no wofa kwada do ko contest Kennedy Japan na ayi jombodu le chiemete ebra wo be ma asem no boto enyim na nankasa ne wofa nimpon no disqualify no wo sane de ohwehwema hu ne de no wofa se wode no kwa oye abato no mpeshando no abato no obedi munkuku ohwema hu na kana Japan je obedi abani munkunyim kura intina nkasa disqualify no fa one contest no no lechem de ibrebia no ayegina ibi wona se wosi wa manyuku ma iya na ne kasena ya manyuku no bedi ye na manyuku no motum wa akwananyim ono nti ina ogina do oditu de man mo no.
Nobody in this party can ever say your man call on oppose because brave is sikada. Never. Nobody. I do it with clear conscience, objective. Yeah, me anga sabi me offer. No connect can the Japan be contest for Sense Central 2020. Me sure can the Japan we di MP na check akra. Nipa de o ye nipa benya ho nsem aka. Na so me am offer ne contest na can win. No ki kan nsem fa ne ho. No why say ya. Can we are obetumi aba other constituencies have a campaign party. You're bringing the image down. It is qualified, Biniano.
Yera Jombo do can not your trophy penny Ziman Pipia Mayo Conente and yet no na put a promen cabo be a wabaki and said it Chemwa in Crawfy or young camp Puniman Temna Banyata or Yenika Kra. Well, it's Chemda Kanquin Shebi si Emma de Mabre in Yimpa and Num in the Abamuaka Kababu Kra, Kahu we prepra. Onya sam kakraba kra na brono bi wo kra kumpuni mantem a wofo oye
October was swimming won film pinonia dunumiensa a chassis ever honomono emu the same penny for chilmua bed on share dunu and 9 and tamunino Palestina for you 35 and na omatwa na nanu won siedo emu adunum 55 so pre mo de pa ne mo de watwe 80 and mo hu baby kro mafa e wo su ya district ya no Gaza empapre so e hono matifi FM na sampani for ka we nyina no ma sama mo kan say Israel for na akototo wie mo topaye ni bi e won patam ho no ma e de sa ha wudie aba ama doctor for kra ya medical charity doctors a omo wo ahye no so ho no mo no e kire mu a na ba bia topaye ne kan ya pa na be omo clinic ho kra omo de sha yarefo ene atukofo no enu nti emu aya gen say enam so ama mpanimfo ye omo hwa pomden sam so wo Gaza ya Gaza Health Ministry no eso omo bu nkonta atwa no fiise ntokwa ne shaase no Palestinian for empemo junum aha watwe ni du 50,810 Palestinians na ya confirm eso wo mawuo na enipa empemo wo ha edunum ene ahansie de wotwe enwotwe 115,688 na omo so prepare mo de pa no mo keka we no na aban sancho adwumakuo ye wo ho so kiremu se omo de so omo so omo wu omo nkonta pa de a omo ne health ministry de no ebo abura kakra omo de omo hu ni se nipa be empema duosia ba ko ne ahenso 61,700 eno omo wuo esan so omo a edan abubu ogu omo so omo hyehya ase ne sa abre ye kan anya de omo ti ase enti ye hu omo kra na omo de omo afo omo so omo wi nti omo de omo aka ho
ya todu ayemo motina fam nkopem wo oye Israel na Gaza ntokwanem na rehosam a oreba rechem de nyimpa baye empim eduasia mechira 600,000 a mofom maka ho bebre nara oyaza a wobenya pomudin no haw na yereba bebre na adodo na hwa wobowu ni nyina gina ya Israel man wesi de omma ho kwan ma na sodo a wobotum na wote inziban na nduru wada fado na wɔdze akama ɔyɛ Gazafo ɔnam dam ntokwa no mu na enne ɔyɛ ɔman ne asɔyɛ a ɔhwɛ ɔyɛ apɔmuden ho nsɛm to ɔdze botugua wabra United Nation wɔn panyimpa a ɔda ano Antonio Guterres ɔyɛ proposal bia Israel fo wɔdze akɔto gɔdɛ ɔbɛyɛ a nke United Nation wɔn wɔn ho kwan na indiban na nduru na adza wɔde bɔkɔ Gaza no ho ankasa wɔn hwɛ na wɔn toto nyam wɔn de wɔn na United Nation wɔbɔ agu ya Israel managina do dɛ wɔn ma ho kwan ma wɔn fa indiban na nsu na nduru na adze mfa wɔn ase do wɔn fa nkɔ ɔyɛ Gaza manim ha no so ɔyɛ rahosam yie pa wɔle kyerɛ me dɛ indiban na nduru papa wɔbɛnya wɔagim wɔnya indiman mu nduru ɔbɔbɔ mu hɔn apɔmudena ayɛdze no no ho ayɛdze wɔ hɔ yie pa ya besi de mabere onya asem kakraba na wolikyem de nyimpa bɛyɛ opipi ebien na nakyire ebaasa na hono ho baka hono waka ɔyɛ match busumi a odibi ye otwami ne da no otodo ebien na Israel man wosi de megyinaye na besi de mabere wonyi tabo ne mfiri a iziba na nsu na fango no ho ayɛdzen wɔ ɔyɛ Gaza man mu a wakoya rahosam
Adeshama ma yede kase bonus trade ten Korea na samu Jimmy Cliff producer adusi pokuya Docas na Sly Achi Kofini Joe omo so wo 7 room a omo chinchim fidie no ma obi anya bi hwe MCL Philip Entwiwa Ben na Christian nso na adwuma ye ne oba pa Priscilla Bill na ye baaye ye beso mo ye me Maame Afia Nyarko papa bi na fi
uncle ebo baini
Afia broni e dia sitina mu nkomo